Spencer Jones here with another episode of the Jonesin 4 Show here for you. The show that's designed to help you live your life to the max by offering you tips, tricks, strategies, all of that good stuff so that you can get the most out of life. You can embrace it. You can chase your passions. You can be there for the ones you love, and you are able to go after it and win and conquer life. So if you're ready to do that, keep listening because this episode is the bomb. I mean, seriously, this episode is called Ultimate Growth Hack. And why? Well, because I'm going to share with you what I consider an ultimate growth hack. So if you are tired, sick and tired of seeing slow growth, if you are just ready to move ahead by leaps and bounds, not just go about, from a 3 to a 5, I'm talking from a 3 to a 300 level, right? From going from a Pinto to a Mercedes, or even better yet, Lamborghini, right? It's a different ball game. So let me lead into this a little bit here for the ultimate growth hack. Now this, I learned by talking to one of my mentors. He came up with this strategy and he implemented it and he taught it to me. Now I've started to do it and I started seeing some incredible growth, and now I can't wait to share it with you because it's too good to keep to myself. I can't keep it to myself. I need to share it with you. So here it is. Are you ready for the ultimate growth hack? I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to make you wait any longer. Guess what? We're 2 minutes in, maybe a little bit over that of this episode, and you are already going to know the ultimate growth hack. And then I'll describe it a little more so you can really understand and get the most out of it. The ultimate growth hack is to have specific intentions for every part of your day. Have specific intentions for every part of your day. So what do I mean by that? Well, if you know, and you've been part of my meditations before, right, on whether it's on Insight Timer or you've heard me in my positivity challenge group on Facebook, if you're not part of those things, come join us. But I talk about setting your intentions. Now remember, intentions are not what you do, it's how you do it. What you do is a goal, right? I want to do a handstand for 30 seconds. I want to climb a mountain, whatever, right? I need to do this assignment for work, a project, whatever. That's a goal. That's what you do. How you do it is an intention. So have specific intentions for how you go about everything in your day. From each task that you take, from the time you spend with everyone and anyone. What's that intention? Is it to be present? Is it to be focused? Maybe it's your intention is to be kind or caring or understanding, or maybe energetic and happy, positive. You need to pick which one you want to do. But now I'm going to help you. I'm going to give you a little extra octane, a little extra fuel here for this one so that you can take it even farther. I schedule my time, right? Maybe you've caught these episodes before, and maybe I'll do another episode on it because it's been a while since we've talked about scheduling. But scheduling your day is huge, right? I schedule my day. I used to do it in 5-minute increments. Now I'm about 15-minute increments. I know what I'm doing throughout the day. And so for me, I work for about 45 minutes because that's about all I can concentrate and focus on at one time. Plus science shows right about 45, 50 minutes is when your brain needs a little break. So I work for about 45 minutes and then I stop. I take a break, right? It's not necessarily 15 minutes, but I go walk around. I get a cup of coffee. I get some water. I walk around the block or the house or my backyard, or I don't know, do some pull-ups on my ninja course, whatever, right? I break it up. But for those 45 minutes, I'm working on one task. I'm not trying to multitask. I'm not trying to do many different things. I'm working on a single thing. And with that thing, I'm asking myself the question, what is the best way I can do this? How can I do this in the best way? Or what? So like, for example, for my business, I ask myself, what is the biggest thing that the business needs? What's the best thing that I can do to help you? Right? So these are the questions I ask myself. And these questions, the answers to those questions, guide me as I decide what I'm going to do that next day, what goes on my checklist, right, my to-do list. And then as I'm doing those to-do list items, I get to ask myself, what's the best way to do this? How can I focus and give most of my energy to this? I'm not thinking about what am I making for dinner. I'm not worried about my relationship with so-and-so, right, with my wife or with my dogs or, with a client. I'm not worried about that at that time. What I'm focused on is that task at hand at that time. So I have specific intentions and a specific focus for those specific times, right? So the ultimate growth hack is be specific and hold yourself to it. Don't let yourself get off the hook. Hold yourself to it. So some of the questions I use, or the root part of the questions I use to ask myself is, what is the best way, ... What would it mean the most, or what would mean the most, ... What does ... need? What does blank need? So what is the best way, ... What would mean the most, blank? What does blank need? Those are the questions I ask myself to help me get the most out of that task. And I noticed from what my mentor taught me and shared with me from his growth, but then I noticed in my own growth that once I started focusing on that, holy crap, life started to change, right? And then I turned it from my business and work to myself. And I went, what do I need to be my best? And now I'm going to be vulnerable. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to look at myself and say, what do I need to be my best? Maybe what I need to be my best is to complete that project because it's making me anxious. It's making me worried or stressed. To finish a project, okay, that's what I need to do to be at my best. Maybe I need to get out and go for a walk or take a day off and go fishing. Whatever. But you need to be honest and you need to be real. What is going to help you be at your best? Because as nice as it is to say, oh yeah, it's fishing. Oh yeah, I like taking a day off and doing whatever, just, living life. Great. But we thrive on purpose. We thrive on having a focus and goals and dreams, and we drive towards that. And having every day off, while it's nice, right? That's when, honestly, people who retire, that's when they get quote unquote old fast. It's when they don't have things to go for. So have things to go for. Push yourself. What do you need to be at your best? I'm not saying you can't take days off to enjoy life. Totally do it. But also have things you're working towards. Now, one more thing, right? This is a short episode today. Let's pivot, turn this a little bit, and make this even more impactful. I know, right? Believe it. More impactful than this, right? Than benefiting your work and your personal life. Now let's look at your relationships. This is what blew my mind when my mentor was sharing this with me. So he has a daughter. And he said, in his schedule, he has time allotted to hang out with his daughter. It is scheduled time. People think creating a schedule limits your time, when in all actuality, it opens it up so much more, and you get to savor and cherish that time more because you know that you get to be focused on the time as opposed to, oh, it just randomly happened and you're not focused on it, right? Or seeing what happens. Instead, when you schedule it, you can intentionally be there. You can have intention for that time. So with him and his daughter, he started to ask himself the question, how can I be the best father to her? What does she need right now? And here's the thing. He didn't answer that question for himself. So maybe, for example, if she was playing a video game, right? He said, well, he asked himself, how can I be the best father? And it was like, well, I'm going to sit here and talk about feelings with her. Okay, Maybe that's what she wants and that'll help her, but maybe not. Maybe what would make you the best father to her in that case is to sit down and play video games with her. Not even really talk, but just to be there. Or maybe it's to go get an ice cream cone. I don't know, right? You need to ask yourself, how can I be the best father? Or what do they need for me to be the best father? Son, brother, mother, sister, whatever, daughter, right? And now that's family. What about, what does my friend need from me to be the best friend for them? How can I be the best entrepreneur? How can I be the best for this person? Take some time. Think about it. The tricky part is, and I fell into this, and we chatted about this, and my mentor and I, about saying, okay, how can I be the best? And then I answer it coming from my perspective. But guess what? That's not the perspective that matters at this time. What matters is their perspective. What do they need for you to be the best? Now, let's take just a little fun jaunt on this road and say, like, okay, your daughter wants you to let her go do this thing that can harm her, right? That is not a good choice. And you as a father see that, or as a parent see that. Okay, you see that. Does that mean you're going to let that happen to her? No, right? If it goes against you, your values, and all that, no, you don't let her do that. But you can have a conversation about it and talk to her about it, right? As opposed to just saying no and cutting it off. This opens up an opportunity for you to have that conversation. And you can have these conversations more and more with your friends, with your spouse, with your kids, with everyone, anyone, if you start being the best for them. Sometimes that's just sitting and watching TV. Sometimes that's making them a meal. Sometimes it's not any of that. Maybe the best thing you can do is ask them, hey, what can I do for you right now? What would make you the happiest right now? And then go do that. When I chatted with my mentor about this, he told me that his relationships between his family and his friends have exploded into amazing things. One of his friends even told him, said, dude, I don't know what's been going on, but I feel closer to you now than I ever have. And they've known each other for years. So if that can happen for him and one of his friends, what can it do for you? I'll tell you, for me, I feel closer to Katie. Once I started taking time and asking myself, what does she need? What does she need from me? How can I be the best for her? Once I started asking myself those questions and following through with it, it made a big difference. And I'm not perfect. I still have a lot of things to grow on. I still struggle with it at times, right? I'm human. I struggle with it. There's times when I want to be bullheaded and get what I think is right or do what I want. But I try to ask myself those questions. And again, it's relationships, right? It's a give and take. It's always a give and take, right? It's not that you always constantly need to give, but why not give more? Why not offer? Be there for them. So your ultimate growth hack, your absolutely ultimate growth hack that he has experienced, that I have experienced, that I'm sharing with you now, is to be intentional, be very specific with your intentions for every part of your day. Schedule your day and have specific intentions and ask yourself, how can I be the best for them, for my business, for my son, my daughter, my spouse, whatever. How can you be the best? And don't answer it with your ego. Answer it with your heart. And heck, let them answer. All right. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being part of the Jonesin 4 tribe. I truly appreciate it. And let me invite you. If you are on Facebook, come check out the Jonesin 4 Tribe. Just do a quick search and request to join our Jonesin 4 Tribe. It's a fun, amazing community. And join our 5-day positivity challenge group. It's absolutely free. We'd love to have you. It's on Facebook. We do a challenge every month. All right. If this episode helped you, if this ultimate growth hack helped you, you feel like you're ready to rock and roll and go from that Pinto to the Porsche. Should have stuck with that example for us, both P's. That works. But if you're ready for it, let me know. Take a screenshot of this episode, put it up on social media, tag me at Jonesin4, let me know you heard it, and share one of your takeaways. And if you would like to share a story about how you connect with someone else, I would love to hear it. Email me. It's at spencer@spencermjones.com. All right, thank you so much. Please hit like and subscribe and keep rocking it. Keep being awesome. Keep being you. Because remember, you are enough. You are awesome. And you are amazing. All right, until next time, I'll catch you all later. Hey, I'm really sorry to butt in like this, but I know you're going to love this, and I'm too excited to not share it with you right now. And that is Spencer's Energy Hub. Yeah, that's right, Spencer's Energy Hub. It is a community. It's the Jonesin 4 community. You're listening to the Jonesin 4 show or watching it, right? And now there's a community designed for you to have success. We want you to live your life to the max. And we can help you. We can help you do that through the tips, techniques, and strategies we share in this show, but also within this Energy Hub. So what is it? Well, it is a membership crew that's a family, right? We are a community who are there to support you, be in your corner when times get tough and when times are awesome. But there's more. You get weekly trainings. You get help, strategies, and ways to help you actually implement what you learn to have success so you can live your life to the max. Oh, and there's monthly interviews with experts and masters in their field sharing their knowledge with all of you so you can really take it, implement it, and have success in your life and go up that mountain faster and better than you could have before. You're here now, which is awesome. Now, take it to the next level and join us at Spencer's Energy Hub. Go there and find out what it all entails and all that and sign up to join. Just go to spencersenergyhub.com or spencermjones.com. You can find it there and click on it and make sure you check it out and join us in the hub. Can't wait to see you inside.